Iron Man, I know we haven't always seen things eye to eye, but one thing we can agree on is that either of our movies deserves the 4th of July weekend spot than these Twinkies. You're right, Soups, let's get it! Did we just get blasted with farts? You guys are despicable. You know what's not despicable? All the thousands of toys you can get at great prices at BigBadToyStore.com. Link is in the description. Hello, big kids. It's time for your What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Despicable Me 2 Stuart with Fart Dart Launcher and Dave with Rocket Launcher Deluxe action figures. We got the packaging. You can see that the Minions face is on there, which is so cute. You get a free Despicable Me game, yay, on the App Store and Google Play, yay. And warning, you don't want to choke on your Minions because they're like Twinkies, aren't they? It has a little Try Me feature on both Stuart and Dave's and shows their action feature on the front. I'm posable. On the back of the packaging, they have a little bio, which is the same on every figure. Also shows you the instructions on how their action feature works for both Dave and Stuart. And it also shows you all the little figures you get in the line, which is 2 other figures, which I got Gru, and there's also Mr. Tim and Baby Carl. Well, it's time to release the Minions before they become despicable. And here we got the Minions, Stuart and Dave. They are oh so adorable. Let's take a closer look. Stuart, of course, is one of the main Minions along with Dave. He has the one eye, and that's how you know which is which. I love the Homer Simpson hair that are on the Minions. They do remind me a bit of a Twinkie and freaking Homer, the Simpsons. And I love the smile. Think Away Toys did a great job on like the detail, you know, good paint apps, and I like the detail on the eye. Nothing like too amazing, but for a CGI character, they did a great job. You know, all the right details are right, and there, and like even with the shoes, and yeah, he's got a lot of screws in him. Oh, poor Stuart, you got screwed 6 times, man. Pooh guy. But overall, the detail on Stuart is adorable in his little gloves. Dave has 2 eyes. Pretty much all the Minions look like either Stuart, Dave, or Tim. You know, the Tim is the tallest one. So he once again, Dave has the Homer Simpson hair, and he looks like a Twinkie also, not as big as a Twinkie as Tim, but poor Dave also got screwed. The Minions just keep getting screwed, don't they? Poor Minions, they just want to be happy and, you know, help out Gru, you know, and it's got, you know, his little shoes and everything. So like I said, the paint is just pretty solid colors and nothing too like amazing, but the sculpting, they look just like how they looked in the movie. Stuart and Dave have the same exact articulation. They're basically like the head, body, you know, basically besides from their gimmick, their arms just fully rotate. They go in and out, bend at the elbow. No wrist articulation, even though it looks like it can. Their legs rotate and their feet rotate. So yeah, it is kind of weird that they have that, which it doesn't make any difference whatsoever, but it's cool that their legs and their feet do rotate. Good buddy JR, a Nightmare, would say these have a lot of fun factor, which they do. And this is why the kids, and even us big kids, love them. Each of these guys have a gimmick where you press their little chest, and Stewart's is his eyes close and his mouth opens and closes, so that's really cool. So you can let's say patas. Yeah, so that's really cute. And then of course Dave, his, instead of closing, he turns the other way, but his mouth also opens close. So like, who's that? Each of them come with a different type of weapon, I guess. Stuart comes with his Fart Dart Launcher. Just like the actual figure, it has pretty solid paint apps, minus all the made in China thing. Why do they have to do that? Always like, can't they just put below? Anyway, you know, it does have the fart gas right there, and this the fart launcher actually has 2 gimmicks. One, it comes with 2 different fart missiles that have pretty nice gross fart fume detail. It's nice and green, and if you press the button right here, it shoots out. Pretty good. I like that it comes with 2. I also like the nice detail right there. Now the other one, of course, it's a fart dart launcher, and it makes a fart sound. You can actually pull this, and not the most accurate fart sound, but you do kind of right. You can get some sort of fart sound out of it. Dave just comes with a rocket launcher. This one is definitely different from the fart launcher. It is a little bit, yeah, it's smaller definitely, even with the little gimmick right here. This one, you know, just pretty much black with some silver. It comes with 2 rockets right there, just, you know, silver with some red. This one, the way it will work, whoa, yeah, you just pull the handle and it shoots out. So yeah, pretty cool. It doesn't make a fart sound, but it's nice to get a different gun. Because of the way their hands are, they don't have a way to actually hold it. They actually have little clips right here that actually, they actually go clip onto the arms right there. And you can kind of make the hands look like it's holding it. And the only problem is, at least for Stuart's, because the fart launcher is really big, you can, if you especially have the fart missile in there, he has a tendency to, yeah, want to go forward. So that's the only real flaw I can see that. I seriously can't understand what the hell you guys are saying. Okay, I understand that. Ooh, I smelled it too. Size comparison time. So here you can see that Dave and Stuart, I wouldn't say they're completely in scale with the with 6-inch figures, even though I guess they're kind of like 6-inch figures. You can see with the Groove figure, they are shorter, but they are really wide and big. I would think of them more going to Groove's like top of his legs at the most, and being like a lot skinnier, you know, and you can see how much shorter they are to 6-inch figures like the Marvel Legends, Mark 42 Iron Man, and the Movie Masters Man of Steel. Now I love the Despicable Me movies. I just saw Despicable Me 2 and it was awesome. These guys steal the show, and Stuart and Dave are definitely the 2 most popular ones. Obviously, I mean, they're the ones that you see out of anyone, even though most of the Minions look like Stuart and Dave anyway, but you know, these guys steal the show, and they are a big part of Despicable Me 2 especially, and like I said, they're just adorable, and the toys are really great. I love the fact that they have the eyes and mouth moving gimmick, and they come with the fart dart gun and the missile launcher. So there's a lot of fun factor, and you do got some posability, and for $15 each, I think they're really great toys. Like I said, for kids are absolutely going to love these, and even for adults, if you love these movies, they're just not only a nice display piece if you don't want to spend like $30 more for the talking ones, which I'll get to those. These guys are great if you want to display them on your shelf with other CGI like Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, any type of that. These guys are just great, and the Minions are definitely the big adorable selling point of these movies. And like I said, they're really fun, and even adult collectors would that are fans of the Despicable Me movies would really have a kick out of these. So for that, I highly recommend these. For more geek news, reviews, podcasts, and more, go to bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your them in a big way.
Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go. Go now.
Yes, our movie is on fire. Vito, 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 Vito. I didn't mean that literally. And why would you put out a fire with a fart? Vito, Vito, Vito.